Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
They just know each other so well. Very few surprises. Likely it'll come down to which team can execute best.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations, and he's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Now here is Carter. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Count the basket. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence, and so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Wade with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside, Porzingis. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Stojakovic. Stolen by Carter. The finish. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
It's Harden with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
5 to shoot. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's the floater. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Now here's DeRozan. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Harden. 7-foot shot. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Harden.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Wade shooting. That's on Jaren Jackson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Atlanta again missing. Wizards leading by 3. Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen by Jackson. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And so Green will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Picked by Vucevic. McGrady lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Martin just put the other team on notice.
On the wing, Daniels. Another shot. Vucevic with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shot game clock separated by 5. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drop.
Here's McGrady on the wing, Daniels. Back to McGrady. Pass to Daniels. McGrady up top. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Washington out in front, leading. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The Hawks trailed by 3. Here's Beverly. Pass to Houston. From deep. The shot that time not on target. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
McGrady with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And Washington making a change. Carter outside.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so it's Washington with it. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
The Hawks trailed by 3. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Houston can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And here's Bryant for 3. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Houston's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. So it's Washington now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The drive by Wade. Porzingis. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You know, D-Wade has always been a playmaker. Passing is a part of what makes him special.
There's a screen by Bryant. And that one's good. Beverly.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Carter. And he drives in. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Washington takes it the other way. That drive by Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a back seat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Diving in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Houston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
He's off on the second. The Wizards with the lead. On the wing, Green. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Danny Green, and that's good. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
In rhythm, what a beautiful release by Danny Green. The catch and shoot, he has it to a science.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bryant's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. McGrady up top. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Wizards leading by 4. McGrady outside. Pass to Green. Vucevic with it. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in it. Game that's been fairly even so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Zinga's high post. Outside for George. With the fadeaway. Rebound by Wallace.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
And so it's Harden bringing it up. Oh!
No, he didn't.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Wade. Out to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Harden. Out to Wallace. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. George looking around. Outside, Porzingis. The tray. Rebound by the Hawks. Left side, DeRozan. Here's the three. He's off on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way.
And one area I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Here's Harden. Pass to Wallace. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
And stolen by Wallace. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And here's Vucevic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. To the middle. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation. .107 left to play here in the third. The Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And really on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch. Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
McGrady outside. Stolen by Harden. Ball stolen. Vucevic with it. And it's Harden picking him up. The Wizards with another miss. Atlanta leading by 7. Stojakovic with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Stojakovic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. Here's McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Harden with the stuff.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
James Harden getting it done for Atlanta. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 20. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
A fluid ball handler at the off-guard position. Wade can carve you up.
And there's the drive. Houston shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's Bryant. A stupendous finish in traffic. Bryant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Out to the wing. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter driving to the basket. And stolen by Wiggins. Over in the corner, Beverly. And stolen by Siakam. A pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Pass to Beverly. Lets the three fly. Washington with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here is Carter, inside, back to Wade. Nice ball movement by Washington. Carter drives in, makes it off the glass. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On the wing, Harden. Stolen by George. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Outside DeRozan. Stolen by Wade. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to George. Stolen by Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Increasing his versatility every year. DeRozan causing defenders fits. Good example right there.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's Washington now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Carter down low. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot, but they absolutely have to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Wade. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Carter driving the lane, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Outside, DeRozan. Jackson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. He takes it in. Count it.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Out to Wade. Porzingis looking it over. Yes!
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Got a piece of it. Jackson from long range. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.